All we needed was just a bit of luck and we would pull it off. I was determined to succeed in my part of the plan. I had planned it the whole day and had told Elsie. I had to impress Elsie. She was the love of my life and I did not want her to think that I just talked and did not do what I say I would. We had decided on it together. Tonight we were going to rescue the lion cub and I was going to take it back to its mother. It was a daring plan. Elsie had a small part to play. She would distract the hunters, namely her father and mine. The two chaps had just chanced to come upon the cub. It was like a godsend. They saw it near the water hole, just grabbed it, put it into their jeep and drove off. No amount of persuasion from Elsie or me would move them even a centimeter. They just told us to mind our own businesses and refused to return the animal back to its mother. At exactly 7 p.m., Elsie developed a terrible stomach ache. I knew that she was a good actress, but even I was not prepared for the Academy Award-winning performance that she put up. Her father was really worried. I saw him praying quietly. Typical of my father, he reacted differently. When he panicked, he drank. I saw him continuously taking sips of whiskey from his bottle. Soon he was dead drunk and sat there with a silly grin on his face. I put on a solemn look though inwardly I was smiling. I was proud that I was in love with such a talented actress. Then her father nearly spoiled the whole thing. He suggested that I took her to the hospital. I thought fast and said that I did not know the way to town. What if it was serious and I lost the way and arrived late at the hospital or not at all? He seemed a little upset at this, said something about me not being fit to be his son-in-law, and asked me to help him get her into the jeep. My lady continued with her performance and when her father was not looking gave me a wink. I was relieved, because I was beginning to think that perhaps she was really in great pain. As soon as the roar of the jeep died away, I grabbed the cub and leapt into the other jeep. My jeep roared away in the opposite direction and after an hour, arrived at the water hole. I looked about to make sure I was in the correct place and then lifted the little fellow and placed him down. I stroked him for a while and then realized that if his mummy or daddy saw me, I would be fresh meat. Quickly, I jumped into the jeep and headed back to camp. It was morning before my lady and her father arrived. She seemed to have made a miraculous recovery and was having a lively chat with her father. I winked to tell her that all was well. Then I saw the two old men walking eagerly towards the cage to inspect their precious captive. I went and stood near my lady and placed my arm around her. We braced ourselves for the angry screams that would soon shatter the sweet singing of the birds.